Wasabi, guys. Those who binged watched my integration B training, you already know exactly what to do immediately, right? You could probably solve this in your head like, oh, this is equal to like 1006. And you would be correct. It is equal to 1006 just by looking at this. However, to those who haven't watched my integration B training series, that's okay. Definitely check it out though. But whatever you do, do not conjugate this. Okay, that is a death sentence. You don't never conjugate this when you see something like this. The actual answer is to use King's rule. So what's going to happen? I guess I'll just demonstrate it just very simply. Okay, let me write this out first. What's going to happen is we're going to let u equal 2012 minus x. And the reason why we like this is because what's going to happen is, well, 2011 plus 1 is equal to 2012. So when we add these together and substitute it in here, it's going to flip in a way, right? But then du has a negative dx, which is going to flip it right back. So we end up with 2011 1 again. But this time, with this u substitution, everything becomes 2012 minus u. This is now u plus 2012 minus u. Okay? Now, especially to those who hasn't seen my integration B training, this is literally the same thing as me switching to x. Okay? Just switching the variables. Okay, it's just going to equal the same thing, right? It's just going to equal the same thing. So the variables doesn't matter because it's a definite integral, right? X, u, I'm going to switch it back to x. Why am I switching it back to x? Well, it's because both of these are equal to each other, right? If I let this equal to I, this is equal to I, and because this is equal to this is also equal to I. So let's let I plus I add them together. However, we're not adding it to, well, we're adding the same value, but we're adding two different formations. Does that make sense? They both equal the same value, but they have different forms. So if we add two different forms, this is what's going to happen. We can add it together because the bounds are the same. So that's nice. And now if I add this and add this, well, the denominator is the same. Oh, would you look at that? The denominator is the same. So I'm not going to bother with the denominator. Let's add this plus this. 2012 minus x. What is this? They cancel out to each other. And so now this is just 1 dx. Okay? So remember that 2i is equal to 2012. And that's why this integral equals to 1006. Okay? Because we're solving for I, so you have to divide 2. I is equal to 1006. Okay? So this is King's rule, and this is the most common, popular King's rule integral that you're going to come across. Okay? So definitely check out my King's rule video. I made a whole detailed video on that. So definitely check it out. This is King's rule. This is something you should definitely know if you're trying to compete at more advanced integration Bs. Okay? Cool. Hope that helps, and I'll see you guys in the next video.